So this is my very first airport stealth camp. So we're weaving our way through, finding a way through the housing estates, but I'm trying to get as close to the airport as I can get. Getting closer. So it's looking good so far, getting close all the time, and there's not much evidence of people. I'm optimistic that I'll be able to get close to the main runway. I'm really excited about this camp because there's so much history with this particular airport about the Second World War, and I'll tell you more about that later on in this video, so don't miss that. The airport fence, and just through there somewhere, the other side of those trees, is part of the airport. I want to get somewhere on this side of the fence where I've got some sort of view to the runway. I want to see some planes coming in. Starting to be able to see some of the airport buildings through the fence. The other thing with this stealth camp is it's almost like you can kill two birds with one stone. Of two things I wanted to do. Airport stealth camp. You can see a plane there just through that tree. And then on this side we have a golf course, and I'll be camped right in between the two, it looks like. On this side I've got an abandoned bunker, Second World War bunker. So if the weather gets really bad, could always go in there. What do you think, Shiwunk? Do you want to do an abandoned video, a golf course stealth camp, or an airport stealth camp? Or 3 in 1? An abandoned camp between the airport and the golf course. Spoiled for choice. I don't think the ceiling's going to cave, but at least I know I've got somewhere to go if it gets really bad. If we have thunder and lightning, that's where I'll be. Let's see what else we can find. That's why it's always good to go exploring. That's why I like these monthly challenges. The Stealth Camping Alliance challenges, because it makes you try something new. I wouldn't have thought of this by myself, but because I'm provoked to take part, I had to go somewhere new for a change. So thank you, Stealth Camping Alliance. Thanks to Weed in the Bush, and I think it was Taran Adventures, and obviously Josh from Hidden Hammock. This is the 1-year anniversary for the Stealth Camping Alliance challenges. So this is my 9th Stealth Camping Alliance effort, and I've enjoyed every single one. Hopefully we'll go over this hill and then we'll get a view of the runway. It's opening out, and there you can see the sign just about off the runway. This is probably somewhere where I'm going to have to camp because time is pushing on. Another hour of daylight maybe. Gets darker early now. Must be after 6 now. What's that, a Learjet maybe? I'm just guessing. It's all the rich and famous who use this airport now. Coming into London, the quickest link into London. They can land here, I think 6:30 in the morning they can land, and they can get a helicopter into London in 9 minutes from here. It's not a mass market airport, I suppose you'd say. It's elite, very elitist. Oh, here comes the Here comes security truck. You can see security truck there. I might dive in here now. I don't want them to see me. This is not a bad spot actually in here, look. The security truck's going past. Well, this is cool in here. This is the best spot. It's clear, the clearest spot I've found. Plus I just missed the security van. I don't want them to see me. I think they drive around the perimeter of the airport itself. I don't think they get out and walk along here. We'll see. Shiwang. Shiwang's found his little bed. Wrapped in my coat. Good night then. I'll sort out our big bed, okay? You have a nap now. Good boy. Good night. Hawthorns. Not the best place to hang a hammock, but haven't got many options here. So between these two hawthorns, there's lots of thorns. Get in there. Just got to tidy up this little lot here. This is the only space I can find. I like this space here because it's so close to the runway. Just through here, near the edge of the woodland, which is what I like as well. Up here, and here's back to the footpath. And here, as you can see, is the edge of the runway. You can see the markers there. A1, I think it says 21A1, edge of the runway. I think the security come through round the perimeter fence. Right here, you can see the track. So security's coming through here. So they'll come through here, just check perimeter fence is clear. As long as I stay this side of the fence, and then through here is where I am, I think. Yes. You can't see us very easy. The dog stands out. Somebody said it's not very stealthy. The Shiwang's not very stealthy. The hammock's definitely stealthy. You're not going to see that in a hurry. A few people said Shiwang is be stealthy in the snow. So I'm just going to set up the rest of the bits and pieces and get prepared for the night. Come on then, do you want to go inside the hammock? I set up the hammock, you can go and have a sleep in there. It's now autumn, so it's going cold in the evening, just about single digits Celsius, so it'll be about 10 degrees, about 4 AM. So I don't take any chances just for a few ounces. I mean, I've got my Rob, can't remember what it is, 700 I think it is, a Rob 700 down, so I brought the full winter sleeping bag because I just don't like waking up with chills. I'd rather be warm. Sleeping pad, sleeping bag. That's it. All done. So I'm using the thermarest instead of the underquilt, which should be absolutely fine because that keeps out all the cold. Don't have to carry the underquilt then. Is that better? Huh? No mosquitoes now. That's it, lie down there. Good boy. Lie down there. Have a bit of a sleep, okay? Good boy. This is how close I'm camped to the golf course. Is it a new game for Shiwang? Did you like the golf ball? He didn't settle in the hammock very long. I think he was too lonely without me. I might keep him busy for a while. Shiwang, do you like your golf ball? You've not seen a golf ball before, have you? Well, he's got something to do tonight. He can't quite pick it up with his mouth. As I've obviously lost my day tripper hat, but I have got this hat that I found, which, well, it says London anyway, and it's got the Union flag as well, so it's not bad, is it? Should keep me warm tonight. And this airport is actually counted as one of the London airports, so it's sort of relevant. Got some amazing history to it, and it was used in the Second World War with the Spitfires and the Battle of Britain. A lot of the pilots all took off here. It's quite emotional coming here, actually, thinking about that. They still run some Spitfires from here. They've got a Spitfire museum. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to get in there tomorrow. There's a Spitfire Cafe which I went to on the way here, which I'm definitely going to show you tomorrow, and go again tomorrow if I can. It just goes through everything that happened here, just the number of people that have donated things, people who flew on the planes, about all the things that have happened here. Something like 1,400 airmen never returned from here. It was actually one of the main airports where the Hurricanes and the Spitfires took off defending London. It's 12 miles from the centre of London from here, so it's very historic, and now it's used for these very expensive elite jets that I'm hoping to show you a few more of. So what a place for the airport camp. A bit of history on this one. I also wanted to thank everyone for watching the videos, and amazingly I just hit 2,000 subscribers, which is amazing for me. It just shows you, doesn't it, if you just, don't know, just keep going. If you're a YouTube channel and you think no one's watching your videos, we all feel like that anyway, but it's more encouraging if more people watch and more people subscribe, obviously, because you know that people actually want to join in with what you're doing, and it also inspires you to make better videos, which I want to try and do. Thanks everyone who has subscribed. You could say it's a marathon, not a sprint, but again, I would encourage you, if you're a YouTuber, just keep on going, because each video we do, hopefully we improve a bit, and even if you encourage 1 or 2 people, it's got to be worth it, hasn't it? We can't all have 1 million subscribers, can we? Or maybe we can one day, who knows? But it's more about enjoying where you are, enjoying the journey, getting outside, and enjoying nature, doing some exercise, and going on these mini adventures. Here's to the next adventures. I want to wish everyone well on the Stealth Camping Alliance Challenge. It's not always about winning, is it? It's about taking part. That's what I keep telling myself, and it just means that I go out and try new things, like this camp tonight. I wouldn't be here in this woodland if it wasn't for the Stealth Camping Alliance. So encourage you to take part. You know, it's free to enter. You just hashtag your video and just take part in stealth camping all over the world. You're such a cutie, okay? I've got Shiwang in my jacket now, like a water bottle. Probably his most challenging one so far. It's probably one of the most, well, it definitely sounds the most risky. It's by the public footpath. That's what I tend to try and do. I don't go beyond fences and things like that, where it's obviously someone's private land. This is Shiwang's second Stealth Camping Alliance challenge, and only had Shiwang 7 weeks, and he's done 4 camps already. Not bad. It's that time where all the crows are fighting for their roosting spots. quite late for his dinner now. It's 9 o'clock. Nothing fancy for me tonight, just something to eat. Spaghetti bolognese. Much more fun camping with the dog, isn't it? Although a little bit unpredictable. See, it's totally black in here. Have a look what's inside. Getting there, isn't it? Almost boiling. There you go. That's how you find the thing. 8 minutes. He's chasing the beetles. There's so many beetles around here. They're like little wood lice or whatever they are. They're everywhere amongst the fauna on this ground of the woodland. That's why I don't really like sleeping flat on the ground in a bivvy, really. In somewhere like this. It's better to be off the ground, I think, if you can, especially if you've got, I mean, I've got best of both worlds tonight with the thermarest and the hammock. And I think he wants my food as well, to be honest. He's had his food already. So that's it, spaghetti bolognese. It does the job. It's quite tasty for what it is. It will set me up before I retire for the night. The best thing about these is they're warm, reasonably tasty, and then at the end you just put all the rubbish inside and no washing up. So that's it, packed away and get back in the hammock, I think. See, it's all nice and cozy in here. Underneath me is the thermarest. I'm going to stretch out. It's reasonably flat. It's not perfect, but it's much better now I've changed it. And she won't be right in front of me. He'll probably move in a minute and go down my side or somewhere, but he'll be fine. So I'm not expecting any rain. So I haven't put the tarp up. Should be fine. We're going to settle down now, aren't we? Shiwang? We're going to settle down and go to sleep now. It's quite early, but we'll have a nice rest. Yeah? Good boy. I just love it. I love the peace, the slightly unknown, and the sense of achievement. I must say, having done a few camps now, I'm much more at ease than I was originally, and I'm much more confident, and not really freaked out that much. So if you struggle with stealth camping, if you stick at it, it does get easier and you do enjoy it more. It's like anything. But if you get freaked out and quit, you never really experience all the good things you could have done. So hopefully I have a good night's sleep now. I look forward to seeing you bright and early in the morning with hopefully some more airplanes. So I'll see you in a minute. It's now 6 o'clock, starting to get light. The planes are coming over. So I think it's time to get up now. 6:15. Make our way out of here. We're going to go to Spitfire Cafe, and I'm also going to show you some Spitfires on the way through. I'm going to go right around the airport, so I'm just trying to muster the energy to get out and start packing things away. Should we get out now? Bright new day. Come on then, Shiwang. Let's go. Another successful stealth camp, Shiwang. Number 3 for you. Airport stealth camp. Come on. Let's see what the airfield looks like today. And here it is. So we're going to walk around that way, round the woods and back to the road that way. Then I'll get to the front of the airport and show you the Spitfires. Come on then, let's go. Again, it's perfect for the dog. He's so excited to wake up in the woodland. He's a little bit overgrown, but I think I'll get through. Turning here and round back to the road. Come on, Shiwang. Come on, we're turning the corner. Had a good night actually. I did sleep some. I didn't sleep all the way through, obviously. I sort of tend to doze and got up a couple of times for Shiwang to go to the toilet, things like that. Well, and for me to go to the toilet too, to be honest. But it was lovely and quiet, no issue whatsoever. A really relaxing one. Now, again, I feel so refreshed, invigorated. Good boy. And now we've come around the corner. And now we're going down the other side of the runway. You can see the control tower down there. There's a deer just jumped out of the grass. Oh, you can just see it there now, just jumping up. And if you saw that, a wild deer. They are around, but you just don't see that many of them. Obviously they run away, but he's actually inside the airport. There he goes. There he goes. You can just see there, just at the top of the grass. So I'm leaving the boundary of the airport here, hopefully getting back to the road now. I think I've gone slightly off the footpath, but anyway, hopefully I'm not going to have to go through somebody's garden. Again, it's very historic, this, as I explained, and quite moving actually, just to camp there, thinking about all those people who took off and just risked their lives in the Second World War. Just really makes you think, you know, what people went through. I definitely was remembering those brave people. Now the question is now, can I get through the gate? Come on, Shiwang. I think you can get under this one. Shiwang, come. Good boy. He can go right under it. It is locked, so I have to climb over it. It's a big gate, but no problem, is it? This is a Spitfire Cafe, and I'll show you this. You can't believe all the memorabilia they have inside. Well, that's it for this one. Back to where it all started yesterday. So thanks again for watching. It's been an amazing adventure, this airport stealth camp, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.